Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, he's Shook me to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
still kinda buzzed with a head full of drugs.
Looking at my Knicks and it's about that time to go and save the world from the daily grind. Speaking of which, I gotta hit the OC for a quick sesh with my skate park OGs. Oh please, this is still mid-city, wanna check my street cred. Go ahead, come get me on the block like mopeds or the threads in your dickies, and I flow cold red off the head so swiftly. Stole the scribble show, bled, had the feds go get me. Still got head from your thoroughbred, no hickeys. Oh really? Throw a veil on your Philly. Took pictures of a crack like that bell out in Philly. Had to kick out my tail cause she smelled like Billy. Smoking blunts, left the breath so stale, couldn't kill me. Silly quick with it when I spit the shit, get it, I mean. Sit, get it, I mean. Oh shit, it's amazing, I remember all the different shit I'm into. I try to stay focused on getting legal tender. Gotta stay on the grind, cause if the legends get signed, gotta split that dough between 8, 7, 6, 5,
4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And when I'm on the mic, the women come down with A&T, Merce, and you're not. And I got more rhymes than California got cops.
9 in the morning, police at my door. Wonder what the fuck they wanna talk to me for. She said she wanted money for some fundraising shit. I slammed the door in her face and said, fuck you, bitch.
Looking at my Knicks and it's about that time for me to light another cigarette and settle my mind. Foot soldier, been waiting for the took over. Probably won't be getting naked if she looks sober. I'm a primate with pimp-like mind state, raising the curve to make contemporaries irate. Still obsessed with your breasts and your fishnet, beating on my thin chest, screaming out Midwest. My nature is to make you a believer on your stereo receiver or your barely legal beaver. Buzzing overhead, spitting fly game. Nowadays, cats be getting paid and laid up off of my name. Wait a minute, take a number, made a visit to your village with this fresh-baked biscuit and stayed consistent. Breaking in the heads ain't as difficult when half of them are tripping over how they missed the boat. The key is control, but your flow is contrived. Keep it in my soul, take it with when I die. Plug that mic in and make heaven get live. Turn a groupie to an angel when she 8, 7, 6, 5,
4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And when I'm on the mic, all your homegirls come down with A&T, Slug, and you're not. And I got more rhymes than rappers who got shot.
All right then. I'm not sure how I feel about that song. That's okay. How's everybody? I am okay. My paperwork has an end in sight. That's exciting. I didn't get to do much on it yesterday because we had people over and I had to clean. But yeah, so hopefully that'll be done in the next couple of days and I don't have to. I think now that the end is close, I'm not freaking out about it anymore. But when I was like, there's just more, it'll never end, it'll never end, it'll never stop, I was like freaking out. I'm out of sync again. Twitch has been having this problem. If you find that my video and my audio are out of sync, do me a favor and refresh. You can also click pause and then play on the player so it doesn't refresh the entire page, which is like slightly quicker. Yeah, it should fix it. So Twitch has been having this problem on multiple chats. Like it was on Mostly Walking, was happening last night. I was watching Heroes of Fitness, it was happening to them. I don't know what it is, but it's not tech problems. So yay, no tech problems on our end. How's everybody? So last night, fight night went pretty well. Played a little bit of Guilty Gear. I don't play fighting games, so I couldn't get my character to even like move, but I think I actually found a character that feels better because I was playing this character called Dizzy, and if you look her up, she has a really cool character model. She's like this adorable anime girl, and she, on one of her skins, she's got blue hair, and she has like 2 ghosts that like protect her and stuff. It's really neat. And she, when she's in the game, she has 2 circles of runes like circling her, and she just looks really, really cool. And her moves look really cool too. It's a beautiful game, Guilty Gear, but I just like, you have to dash with her, and I'm not used to using a fight stick. So like, I know that you double tap to dash forward, because otherwise she like just goes like this. Literally, this is how slow she's moving. And I just, like, I couldn't make her dash, and I was getting frustrated. I was also very tired. But in any case, then I switched to some other lady, and she like actually she moves the way I expect movement to work. I still couldn't make her dash because that's my hand not doing the thing properly. But I think her name, what's her name? I kept saying it because it was fun to say. Jam Koldoberi. My name is Jam Koldoberi. Jam Koldoberi des. And I was just like, Koldoberi desu yo. I just kept saying it. But yeah, she's kind of neat. The game is beautiful, and like whatever lore is there is ridiculous. And then after fight night, watched a little bit of Mostly Walking, but I was mostly lurking because it was Dota time. I was like, I'm too tired to do paperwork, it's Dota time. So I played a couple matches of Dota, one of which was ranked with my friends. So we had a full party. So we played ranked, and it's exciting. It's a recalibration season. So if you place higher than what you were at, you can play a certain number of games. I don't know how many. I have to ask my friends. I think last year it was like 50. It was ridiculous. So you have to play a certain number of games, and if you stay at that MMR, you get to keep it. So like say you got shitty luck and shitty teammates when you placed the first time around, but you know that your skill is higher than that, you get to do it again. But anyway, I'm getting like hardcore into Dota again, and I'm super excited about it, which is why I don't have time to learn a fighting game, because I don't even have a baseline of fighting games. It's not like like for MOBAs, when Heroes came out in beta, I got a beta key. That was so easy for me to learn, it took me a couple of hours, and I was like, okay, I get it now. It's not like going from MOBA to MOBA. It's like, I have never played a fighting game in my life for most part. I don't count when I played, what was that game? Dead or Alive 3 on the original Xbox, because I was just mashing buttons. I was a kid, I didn't know. But I don't count that as me playing fighting games. So it's like I don't have any baseline fighting game knowledge to bring over to a new game, and I just like, oh, I don't know. Anyway, so I had a pretty good night. Both the games that I played were wins, because after most people left, me and this one other dude were still around, and I was like, maybe not do ranked, but let's play a game. The other team was super nice. I commended all of them. But we were doing like banter in the beginning of the game. Everyone was like, good luck, have fun. They were just like so exceedingly nice. We crushed them. I think our Storm Spirit at the end of the game said easy mid, which is unfortunate, but I said GG. I said GG. And me and my friend commended the crap out of them because they were super nice. But oh my god, that game felt so good. I don't normally build super greedy. I'm normally position 5, which that means I get the lead. Sorry, I'm really excited. Apparently Dota gets me fucking amped. If I ever need to wake up, I just need to think and talk about Dota. So position 5 usually means that you take the least amount of farm possible. You're like super selfless. You give all the farm to everybody else, and you just buy like wards. That's basically what you do. And if you can manage to scrape together enough gold, you can get something for yourself. I was able to buy Ags, which is so greedy. It was so greedy. I kept debating it. I like on microphone with my friend, I was like, I'm gonna get Ags. No, maybe I'll get Greaves. You know, just help the team. Kept debating, and finally I got Ags, mostly because Viper bought Mechanism, which builds into Greaves. I'm going to stop talking about Dota now. I'm going to catch up on chat. How are you guys? I love you. Welcome. Garrick, Smoo, Wormy, Dinsdale, Devil's Scry, Grim. How are you, friends? Most people are tired. Yeah, I've got tea. I prepared tea. Oh, I actually ate this morning. I ate food so I can take my stupid magnesium and iron pills. This is the last magnesium pill that I have. I don't feel like it's been doing anything, so I'm gonna go to just iron pills and see if, like, that makes a difference. My dream last night, I had a camera that had buttons on it in real life that in real life did Asmodean's abilities. I was using it to kill zombies / reavers. And the last one just kept coming, and then I woke up. Oh, that's scary. It was probably a pretty cool dream, though. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Humanoid D! Thank you for that cheer! We're gonna hop into the game now. I've talked your ear off enough. I was just really excited because Dota. And the games were good. Games were great. Yes, the last magnesium pill. Pretty good since this is the last day of your 8-day work bonanza. Ooh! Ooh! I'm really good. I was just telling you guys what I did last night and saying in a very lengthy fashion that it was good. And that I played games. Alright, let's boot Berseria. I don't know why I picked up my tea like it's ready for me to drink. It's still a little bit too hot. That will burn me. How are you, Humanoid? Don't understand Dota at all, but I'm happy you're happy. I'm trying to explain it without... Like, I don't want to go into too much detail because we just don't have time for that. Okay. Steam, I would really appreciate it if you would just boot the game for me. I've tried it once already. Just lurking. No problem, man. Enjoy. Thank you for hopping in and saying hi. And, enjoy not talking anymore. Meow, 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 meow. Wake up at 7 to get kids off to school. Woke up at 5. Sat in the dark for 2 hours. No. No, that's sad. You know what? Let's restart Steam. You know what? Twitch and Steam have been having, like, stupid problems where you just need to restart them. Like, Steam's problem has been that when I try to launch Berseria, it, like, won't. And I tried a couple times, it just doesn't go, and then I restart it, and then it's like, oh, you clicked for the game, let me do that for you. It's, like, super helpful, and it does it the first time. I'm like, why didn't you do that initially, you silly thing? Phenomena! Of course, I talk about Dota before Phenomena gets here. That's okay. Had a great family barbecue at a local park yesterday. Oh! The Smokies have made you ill. What does that mean? Does that mean the people who were smoking? That looks like a cool mug. It is, thank you. My mom got it for me. She saw it. You know, it's funny. I just realized that this matches the border around my camera. Especially the inside rim, which I can't show you because it's full of tea and I will spill it. But if you remind me when I'm done with my tea, or
When the rhythm's right, go into the night. Go until you're out of sight, and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right, go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never try. Secrets in your eyes. You go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, breaks my heart, breaks my heart.
This one is one of the better Tales intros to me. It took me, maybe because I had gotten used to Symphonia, it took me a couple times to get like super hyped. I don't know why. And I said this yesterday too, and I meant to then listen to I Am Pumped Now, right? I meant to listen to Symphonia and then this one back to back so that I could hear the difference and then see which one I actually like better, rather than having some sort of vague memory of how excited I was for Symphonia and then experiencing how excited I was for Berseria. If that makes any sense? Am I making sense? I am the sense make. My name is Gerlet. It's the only Tales intro I've ever... the only Tales intro that I remember. I have Vesperia. I don't play it in for... I'm just putting R's in everywhere. Garrick dropped an R. I put R's everywhere. Most of the games rarely keep the full intro theme when coming to America. That's unfortunate.
Take a look at this.
I mean, it still gets my VODs muted when I put them on YouTube. But who cares? Potato and mayonnaise. We got a new area. Norman Islands. Scholarly Drive. Okay. Okay. So guys, look. Layman Sea completed. Diomel Islands complete. Exsphere Sea complete. Ostras, not quite. We need to find a material. Konono Island. We need to find a material and a special. I think we're gonna go
Scout
here,
ship setting sail.
We'll go to Ostras Sea. Hopefully get some stuff. Didn't know the song was copyrighted on YouTube. Yeah. I haven't uploaded many of my videos because I've been slacking on it. Doing stupid real-life paperwork. Which I guess I could be uploading in the meantime, but I'd rather just focus and not have to also be worrying about this other thing. But the few that I have uploaded, I get an alert from Google and YouTube, and they're like, "Hey, you're muted!" I'm like, okay. Fine. What we get? Balmy fluid. I opened up this chest, but all I got was this balmy fluid? Lady Teresa is an exorcist praetor here from Helives. She was sent here as a sort of punishment, but she has put the town in order with a firm, deft hand. We're sorry to see her go, but she recommended Lord Oscar as her replacement, so we should be fine. I see. She's being punished. Why, hello, exclamation point, folks.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Aminoch, the Empyrean of Water. The lives of the people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection,
neat.
everyone
I didn't know that
offered
they
their
were all
prayers to
references.
Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Innominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey. But one small village deep in Southgand is a special case.
So we should
the
go to
village
there.
is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the
Aminoch.
Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
Can't control my heart! You know what's kind of funny? So all of the younger people on this island are all like nice and tan. And all of the older people, like the people who live here year-round, not just like visitors or merchants, all the older people are all pale. I'm like, have you ever seen old people who spend a lot of time in the sun? They don't look like that. They sit out in the sun and fucking bake themselves. They look all interesting and leathery. Islands and the treasures you find are some sort of past tales references. I knew the goddess Martel, obviously, but like I only get Symphonia references. So I wasn't sure if they all were. That makes sense. Inominat and Aminok I can't... Aminoch. I can't pronounce it that way. Amanach. Both offer their blessings to humanity. I want to pray to both to give them my thanks, but... So do it! Do, 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 do. Pretty! Okay, we have one more little place to explore. I'm super excited. Actually, we already fucking came over here. We just didn't look, on this tiny little stretch here. Boop! Enough bottle. So now that we've gone around, we've talked to everyone, we've looked in every corner. Now we can go back to where our quest marker is. I'm so excited! But first we check around. Oh no, I can't walk in there. Are those little penguin things? No. What are those? They're dolls of like... They look like little bienfus, kind of. But they've got little glasses. And a witch's hat. Huh, interesting.
Hey, this doll? It looks like Bienfu.
A keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's... Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried
Calling it
talking
now,
to
that's
her, but
Grimoire.
no matter what I said, she was just like... Oh.
Wait, that sounds
Called
like...
it, called it, called it!
low energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon
Boom,
thee,
boom,
weary
boom, boom.
adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Why didn't you mention Grimoire's a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies listening everywhere!
Magilu's growing on me. Potato salad. I guess it's a good thing I can't really tan. I'm either palish or lobster. Those are my only two colors. Oof. Lobster's no good. That's skin damage. Yep, I'm Irish. Putting me in the sun is like sticking a fork in the microwave. Sparks and a lot of pain. Copyright some comedian I saw once. Magilu is meh to me. She's growing on me. I was like... I reacted to her initially the way the other characters did. Like, ugh, shut up. We don't care. But I'm starting to like her now. She'll never be my favorite. Eleanor is very clearly my favorite. I know everyone likes her, but I find her to be pretty mad. That's totally fine. I saw the great Almanac at McClear Beach. Looked just like this figurine. If you see Almanac around, just say I'm a huge personal fan, alright? Sure. I enjoy Magilu's pointed observations. I'm starting to like it when she gets all, like, weird and dramatic now. Oh, we can just walk over here. I don't actually know where we're going. I just saw an exclamation point, so I came to here. Oh, hello!
What does it mean to become an adult?
The eternal question of youth.
Have you ever heard of the ceremony of adulthood? It's a yearly tradition.
No, tell me.
If I remember
Cultural
right, it's
lore
totally
the
wild.
best.
Everyone throws bananas and oranges at each other.
Traditionally, yes, but things have changed over the years. Bananas and oranges are a thing of the past. People are always reaching for bigger and better things, right? In this case, it's watermelons. Whole watermelons.
You're throwing watermelons?
Ow.
That's gotta hurt.
I know
Trust
you
me,
do.
I know. But watermelons are the least of our worries. Recently, people have started flinging coconuts.
That's so
Coconuts?
rude.
Those things are as hard as rocks!
Trust me, I know. Like getting hit with a brick. Now, every year, there are some kids who never make it to adulthood.
That's...
You don't mean they...
Yeah, I've kept putting it off myself, but it looks like this year I've got no choice but to participate. That's crazy. It's far too dangerous. And more importantly, how does it make someone an adult?
There are ancient traditions that say overcoming danger marks a child's coming of age. Some people still cling to the old ways.
You've hit the nail on the head. There are lots of old folks that sit around complaining how weak as darn kids are. The hypocrites. Back then, they used bananas and watermelons. They even cracked the watermelons ahead of time.
I don't think cracking a coconut would help much either.
So that's why you're standing about looking blue.
I'm so ashamed of myself
Not.
for being scared.
If you don't want to do the ceremony, why not
That's
just skip
totally
it?
understandable.
I'd love to, but I don't really have a choice. I wouldn't be able to show my face
You're
around
partial
here if I
to eyes
chickened
in
out.
velvet?
Having the courage to say no to something you don't feel is right. Isn't that the true mark of an adult?
Wait. You're right! Now I can finally become an adult! Oh, yeah! Look how grown up I am!
And getting carried away with yourself and acting the fool is the true mark of immaturity.
Sorry. You're right.
That was adorable. If this was a dating game, I would date him. He's so cute. Becoming an adult is too much hard work. Truth. That was super cute. Yeah, I'm open to other characters becoming more embedded in my heart, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But right now, Eleanor is my favorite, and I'm just waiting for her to see the light. It has a lot to do with the fact that she does not... I have Earl Grey this morning, and I was not expecting that taste. I was just like... You know when, like, it's not gross, but if you're expecting a different flavor, and you, like, go to eat or drink something, and it's different, you're like, ugh! Like, it's very startling. Eleanor's precious. She's so cute! Her character design is so cute. And she's just too naive. She's like me when I was younger, and I'm like, please, open your little eyeballs. Just because you have this one little very sheltered world experience doesn't mean that's truth.
Beautiful water. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
Sure she is. So we've got Dumpus. We have a Dumpus and whatever that thing is. I don't know, but I gotta grab these souls. I ain't about to be fighting all these bros right now. Look how pretty! I would sit up there and read. Everywhere that looks nice, I'm like, I would read there! Like, that's the epitome of, like, experiencing a place to me. Oops. I almost ran right into his face. Oh, mean tropical dodo. Peacock dodo, man? I don't know, this coloring is really neat. I'm all about colors. I need visually for everything to look appealing to me. Okay, I don't want to go in there because that's where our quest is. I'm gonna come all the way over here. Let's say hello to Dumpus. No, we can wave from afar. You know, Dumpus, he's a little smelly. Uh-oh. How many do I need for this? 185. I have 41. That's rough, man. At least it's out in the open. And this will be the only one that we haven't yet opened. I mean, there are ones that... There's that one in town... I forget which town is called. Where the ceremony was. And we couldn't open that one immediately, but we have since opened it. So many souls needed, though. Yeah, the dem cats. Some of them souls. Some of those. Oh boy. No fuck. Oh!
A foe worth killing.
He teleported. That wasn't fair. Okay. Yeah! Kill it, kill it, kill it. Don't melt into the ground like that. How rude. What are these guys called? Sand mole. They're so funny looking.
You're not hurt, are you?
Can't totally avoid running into enemies in this game. No, and I shouldn't. I avoid a lot of them, but I know that I'll run into enough that I'll level up anyway. Like, I don't mind I like the combat. I just don't feel the need to fight everything I see. Got a lot of Floric stuff. Did we get a new bag for him? Just got maybe a little too excited there. That's fine. If I have more than one... I had more than one this whole time. Fantastic. Alright, well... Loop! Ha ha ha! Yeah, we need so many cats. Oh! I'm sorry for yelling earlier. I got startled. Look at this!
This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Aizen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess. I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon!
Why not?
That's another thing I can't say!
It's all cants with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malachim, or our abilities.
Oh, I'd like to know all that.
Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established
He's a
race
Norman.
of Malachim.
Okay.
Compared to other Malachim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that. Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky
Here's my
speaking
baby.
mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that!
Really loving the direction the story's going. Bienfu's hilarious. See, the second they made him, like, extra pervy, like, pervy is one thing, he got a little bit rapey in another case, and I was like, okay. Made me like him a little bit less. I was like, all like feeling bad for him, and oh, poor Bienfu. She treats him so shittily. I don't remember what it was he said, but it was like a little bit rapey. Oh, I think it was one of the books that he had was like... It was like... the language of using your hands or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, it was the books. I don't remember the title, but it was the one that basically... Maybe I was leaping to conclusions or like drawing connections that weren't there, but in my brain it was like, don't listen when they say no, just use your hands instead. And I was like, that's what I heard in my head. I don't know if that's probably not accurate. The book skit had you laughing your ass off. Yeah. What was the one with the priest made me laugh? Tells you where my humor is. When Magilu was like pretending to be into the priest. Magilu and Rokuro interacting with the priest on this island was great to me. I think that was probably the joke, like the books are terrible advice, they'll get you whacked over the head. I get it, but I just don't think that jokes about consent are funny. That's probably due to my life experience. I don't think they're funny. And I kind of wish that that would fall out of popular anime trope, which I know will probably never happen, or it will be like so many years that I will be dead. Like, I think Jiraiya Sensei, or Ero Sensei, which coincidentally is why my Goodreads page has a shelf called Ero Sci-Fi. All links there. He's like where I draw the line, because if I don't remember him like physically groping anybody, he was just like a looky-loo whose eyes got all big. He was like, ooh, boobies, and his eyes just got all wide. I don't, like, that's where my line is, personally. I was in here for a reason. For a reason, and it was this reason. And the reason is herbs! Reducing physical damage. Oh my gosh, you need it so bad. Oh my gosh, why is your defense so low? And he's like, he's a melee punchy dude. Oh. There's a Penguin we can talk to over there. Yeah, no, I get that it's a trope, and I understand that it's fucking everywhere in anime, it's very prevalent. And in other stuff too, but mostly in anime. Hidden in Malik. But that doesn't mean I have to find it funny just because it's prevalent. Look, it's a coconut. Let's go throw it at that kid. I'm totally kidding. That's horrific. Especially, like, don't you think that once kids started dying, they would be like, okay, maybe let's not throw fucking coconuts. Oh!
What are those penguins doing?
Got him.
Probably keeping their eggs warm.
No, I know.
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate. Isn't that romantic? So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But how do they make the eggs?
No!
That's... well...
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs. Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy. Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins. Interesting. Sea urchins. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's a horrific name.
I wasn't the one who named it,
that
okay?
Is just
Those
really
eggs look
funny.
tasty, but I think I'll pass.
Yeah, let me be clear, I'm comfortable with those dude, I played a lot of Dota. I'm in the gamer community. I hear terrible jokes, and these are mild. Like, it's not me being uncomfortable with them. I just think they're shitty jokes. They take no, like, effort. They're not clever. Like, I just don't think they're funny. But they don't make me uncomfortable. That's not quite the right word. I'm just like, I just kind of like make a face and roll my eyes. Look at that snake lady. Is that a Lamia? I think everything is a Lamia. Everything snake on the bottom, lady on the top, I think it's a Lamia. Every time. Okay, so we basically have to get into this cutscene now. That's fine. Yeah. Ooh. And we have a mark. We can kill it.
Is that...
Kill it!
Grimoire? She's moving away.
I'm glad that they just make you fight this, because I wanted to fight it anyway. It's week 2. Hidden and crown.
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is it friends with Dial?
I'm gonna get some powers back. Ready?
Here, police! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Better watch your step!
I'm trying to get extra soul so I can do a better combo on this guy. But I cannot. Like, I basically get to supersonic thrust and that's all over. I guess that's the third in the line. I'm trying to... We're like crushing this guy though. Crushing him under our mighty fists! Excuse me. Oops. Yeah! Do something cool! Oh yeah, spiky ground business!
Oh, he's shy. More like it's angry. Let's not enrage it any further.
It's building up strength. Be careful.
Stop guarding! Ooh! 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 Alright, gotta get some souls back. I like it when we're like kicking his butt and he's like his little tongue's hanging out.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
Oh shit!
See this? See this?
And suddenly I'm dead. La 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 la. I love how Luffy asks if it's related to Dial. Yeah. Items. Not you. I want you to use life bottle. No, get away! Fuck! I was not trying to scoot. I was not trying to scoot around him. I was trying to get away from him. You didn't see that line when you fought this thing? I didn't see it either, actually. But I saw it when I fought something else. Lizardy. Some other lizardy thing. Alright, Luffy, get me up again.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angels!
Ooh, there's a soul for me.
See this?
Oh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Fucking merg! I almost said it too.
Disgraceful.
Alright. Is this the same as in other games where if you don't get them up, they won't get the XP?
Yokura, I'm in your debt.
I refuse.
This is my favorite party to use so far? I'm not sure. I don't know. Yes, it is the same. Okay. Good to know. I don't understand how the subbing in and out thing works yet. I thought that was making them linked to me. I think I think it was the part where Eisen ran off. And I had, Rafi and Eleanor there, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't really understand how it works. Are they leveling while they're there? Or is it just that they're not using their abilities? I mean, I guess they won't level up, they won't get mastery of their items because they're not getting last hits, right? I don't really get it. So maybe once I understand, like, the optimal way to be using it, because I thought based on the tutorial, like, let's say I have Eleanor and Nafi, whatever. Everyone levels up together. Okay. I thought, based on the tutorial, I thought that when you subbed someone in, it was just like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or 3 or something, where you like hit a button and it's like tag team, where they come in and do a move and then they hop back out. I didn't realize that I would then have to play as this person, and I couldn't get them to sub back out again like half the time, which is why I just scooted them over there so I don't have to worry about trying to play a character I don't know. Everyone gets full experience after battles as long as they are alive, but don't they automatically res after battles with 1 health? Yeah, well, I get that now. I did it in the middle of a fight and it was disaster. Heaven's Claw. Ooh, what's that? Some boot mastery. We got Terrestrial Glaciite, grants a random skill that creates an advantage against amorphous, apodous, beast, crustacean, and winged enemies. Okay. Status ailment, poison. This is water element ailment. Element. That causes damage over time and causes one's attacks to be more easily guarded. I also still don't understand how to use the BG meter, which I don't remember, break guard. I still don't get how to use that. I've been trying to use it. Like yesterday, I kept trying to use it and I was like, I give up. I don't get it. While poisoned, HP cannot be restored and poison damage can cause KO. Water-resistant enemies cannot be poisoned, but enemies inflicted with reduced art defense are more susceptible. Okay. Break Soul, Heaven's Claw, only available when Therionized. Hold right trigger after the first hit of a combo to activate. Okay. Therionization counts as a status ailment, meaning Velvet's HP cannot be restored by gels or arts. However, she can still regain HP through Break Souls. Do I have it backwards? Oh boy. Which is useful when you want to keep her in Therionized state. Okay, I don't understand. I don't get it.
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
You're Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you.
It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome, and we were hoping you could read it for us.
I have more questions after this cutscene.
Magilu. You, of all people, joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
That keep me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
Bien! Come on, Grim! Isn't there any way you can help us?
It's not the kind of thing I do.
What a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some incentivizing. Do it. I'm serious. I bet you are. Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Oh, he can totally do it.
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid? Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
I have endless
No,
gold.
I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
I figured Laffy would be able to convince her.
Here it is, ma'am.
He's so excited.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here. The language of ancient Averost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time.
Have a filler beach day.
That may well be.
While I
this isn't
read
the
this
place
book.
for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
Are you kidding?
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
I think Lady
Fine.
Grey and Irish
Haria
Breakfast are my
Village.
favorite out of this pack.
Whatever gets the job done.
Yeah, Grimoire is interesting.
Haria. Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
I think it might be. We should remain on our guard.
Well, so the thing that was confusing... Okay, so hang on. So they're revived with 1 HP. So doesn't that mean that they would then get the experience because they're technically alive? Or is it whoever's alive at the last hit? So that's one question. If you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to wrap my head around the mechanics. You can tell I've been playing Dota when I'm like, ooh, we're all level 23. Only two levels to max. We're really beefy. Oh, boy. I read the Heavens to Betsy thing, just by the way. Yay, antiquated phrases. I guess that is kind of old. I wouldn't quite call it antiquated. Last move was kind of confusing to understand, but it's not that useful, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I'm less worried about pulling off the move and more concerned with the fact that I thought that right trigger was break souls. I guess I'm wrong. Just got all mixed up in my brains. So I'm like saying, okay, I'm gonna do break souls, and I do right trigger. So now I don't know what I'm doing. Everything's confusing. Here's a joke for you. Oh, for Garrick. What did Sherlock Holmes say to Watson after solving the mystery of the chef serial killer who used poisonous ingredients? I don't know, what'd he say? Alimentary, my dear Watson. I guess I don't know what alimentary means. Because I didn't get the joke. Not I guess, I don't know what it means. I'm assuming something with poison. The book was secretly just a lyric sheet for Baby Got Back. Oh, we don't need that. I know all the words. I know all the words to that. Whoever is alive after the last hit. So in the case of the last battle, Rokuro was on the ground when we got the last hit, right? So that means that he shouldn't have gotten experience. But he got experience and leveled up. I'm confused. Elementary is relating to nourishment or sustenance. Oh, okay. It sounds like their reward is revival rather than XP. I don't know. You use Break Souls while you're in Break Souls mode, so you can press right trigger again. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Thank you so much for explaining all this to me. I think he was revived right before the battle ended. Okay. But if he wasn't, then he wouldn't get the XP because he was down. Just like in Symphonia. Dylan! Hi! How are you? It's been forever!
Take a look at this.
Yeah.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Perfect.
Wow, they found a whole bunch.
The kicker is that it drains HP very fast. Okay. Unyielding and fortune-telling trickery. I don't know what that does. But I think we shall use it... We'll go to the Norman Islands. No, we'll go to Konono Island.
Scout ship setting sail.
I'm just gonna bounce between Astras and Konono until I get all the stuff. Alright, so we've got a thing to read, but I want to get away from this. Away from that dumpus. We don't need a dumpus showing up when we're trying to watch a cutscene. Oh. I was trying to open it backwards. Peach shell, yeah!
I apologize if I'm being
Minor
rude,
exam workload?
but I have to ask. You're not
Good luck,
Aminoch
Dylan.
the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal.
That's true.
You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right.
You still
It's
haven't
not
played
like they'd ever
Symphonia or
sell
Zestria?
anyway.
Well, you don't have to play them in order.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl.
Simple girl with a book on her back.
It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
That was a cute little pose at the end. I won't play them in order, but I keep getting distracted from playing Zestria. How come? Simple girl, says the cat lady carrying around a book nearly as big as her. She's a Malik. You'll know what that means someday. Hey Jago, how are you today? I don't think she's sensitive. I think she's more like poking fun. Like she knows, she's just like, I feel like thinks it's funny to sort of like mess with people. I think she thinks it's sort of funny, so she's like she's more like, I'm not coming up with the words that I need, so I'm just saying she's more like, and that's not helpful. That's not at all helpful. What is that? It has stars for feet. What in the world? What is that? That's such a bizarre looking creature. Okay. Oh, is that supposed to be something where... Oh, we have to kill it. Alright, hold on. Let me quick save. I would say play Zestria before playing this one since Berseria's story is more effective that way. Huh. Well, too late for me. Ooh. I'll start playing Zestria, hear someone say something, go, ooh, shiny. Then leave, close the game, go talk to them. Well, at least you're talking to people. That's nice. Only to forget I was playing it and just open Skyrim. Dylan! Fucking Skyrim. Yeah, no BS policy. I feel like that's closer to what I was trying to say. Doing better than I was yesterday. Oh, good. I also can't wait to get paid. How are you doing today? I'm good. We're all a lot of us are a little bit sleepy, but other than that, good. Damn it. I'll just use a Panacea bottle in this fight. Ready?
A foe worth killing.
Harpy-go-lucky. Game. Game, please. She's baiting them. Yeah, kinda. Doesn't help that at this point I have 3 Tales games to play, 2 of which I've started but then forgotten to go play. In my defense, I'm trying to mod the 64-bit Skyrim until it starts crashing. I mean, I guess whatever you find to be fun. So she's weak to fire. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check out my new skill. Because what if it's different? Damn. Moon Cyclone. Oh. Well, that doesn't go there. Shadow Flow, Swallow Dance. Oh shit. See, now I have to start like picking what moves I want. Yeah, I will put Moonlight Cyclone here. Unleashes a pair of spinning attacks that cause a whirlwind. That's really cool. You know what, I'm actually gonna put this one here so that we can see it and not have to worry about mana. And then the other one was Shadow Flow. That's cool looking. Not useful against this particular lady. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. I can't tell what are her moves and what are ours. I know that one is ours. The big circly thing. Come on, do an attack so I can dodge it. Oh, I'm dodging too well. Shake it! Is that what she's saying? It just sounds like a very high-pitched shuriken. Why does yelling moves? Why does everything have to be high-pitched?
No escape! Hold stop!
At least it's easier to tune arts. Yeah, but I don't know, it took me a while to get used to this one. I'm really loving this game though. I just wish that I only had enough abilities so I could keep one in each spot. I guess I kind of almost do. I can move some stuff around. I also have, I need to set up some tactics for my people. I haven't done that yet. Okay, I got a soul. Yeah, no, Rokuro, he took my soul from me. Are you kidding? Rude. He stole it right from out under my butt. Azure Edge? Searing Edge? That's what she's yelling? Sounds like Shuriken. That's all I hear sometimes. What the? What was that circle placement? It might be fun to play Magulu sometimes. Has it helped to turn the volume down? Like, can you hear me better over the battles? I know I'm not talking as much because I know you can't hear me that well. So I'm like specifically not saying yeah, that thing! Oh, oops, I ran right into that for no reason! Just let's stay over here, let them get the last of them. There we go. Haha!
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Sounds like Searing Edge Shuriken or you're dead. Azure Edge was such an easy combo. Easy to combo into? Oh, maybe from a different game. And Dylan always used Azure Edge. Okay. Bet Tales fans would be angry if they didn't yell their move names, as is the nature of the internet. I'd prefer that they didn't, or like use it sparingly. I tend to ignore a lot of combat voices in these games. I mean, it just, because it's all so high-pitched, and I have like 3 or 4 high-pitched voices like yelling at me at the same time. I didn't notice it as much in the Japanese version. I didn't even notice that they were doing things. I think it's just the nature of the voices that it like. I don't care massively for yelling attacks, except for boss attacks, because it's usually a better giveaway than his pattern. Yeah. Like, yell it for a special move. But like maybe if we only yelled our hidden attacks, or like for the other ones who don't have hidden, it'd be like they yell the one that we don't have as many of. You know what I mean? I think that would be better. I do think proper super move needs you yelling at the top of your lungs. Yeah. I don't speak Japanese, so it's not as pronounced. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's because I don't speak Japanese. Could be. Equipment mastery! Yeah! So much mastery. Preserver's Glaciite. Provides the ability to trigger a random skill which decreases final damage on hard mode or above. It also could be that their voices were just softer, so they were less grating to me. It could be like the type of voice acting. I forgot to use a Panacea bottle. Shit. I want to use one just so I can get that. Oops. Meow. The language itself is pretty soft. I'm a fan. I think it's pretty. Alright, new boots for you. Do we have new boots? We have so many Floric boots, why? Have you had calcite? Okay, so he has mastered all of the boots. Guys, I can't wait to be done with this paperwork. That way I can play this game when I'm offline. I don't mean play it, I mean like sift through the equipment and decide who's gonna use what. Let's see. So... I think Floric boots are gonna be the thing for him. This gives +5 attack, which I like. Effective paralysis reduced. Art attack and focus. Art attack. Art attack. Time for items. Also time for items. Okay. So I guess I like these just fine. These are fine. You can keep those on. And Kurogane daggers. So we've mastered Shadow, Amber, and Foreign. And Calcite, okay. So Gleaming it is. HP recovery or BG gained. Sure, do that one. Do that one so you can be a badass at just fucking BG everybody in the face butt. Face butt. Does sound better than English at the very least. I mean, isn't usually, or at least everyone that I typically hear talk about stuff, they like the way foreign words sound better. I mean, not like as a whole. There are some. Let me rephrase. Like, I was watching Sacral yesterday, and he was saying, like, he was saying somebody's chat name. He was thanking them for a sub or a donation or something, and he was like, "How do you say it? Do you say it like I'm just making up a word? Ready? Hirogane. Do you say it like that, or do you say it like Hirogane? It sounds so much better when you like if you say it like Japanese rather than like English. But see, to me, I like the way everything that he says sounds because he has a British accent, which is way better than, like, I feel like American accents sound so dumb. I've always looked at them announcing their moves as another form of grunting. I mean, it technically is. Like, it's used in the same way as like, huh, ah, blah. Like, maybe I'll switch out. I'll switch her out or something. Oh my gosh, she finally mastered her first thing. All right, she needs a battle garment. She should master that pretty quickly. All right. She's done battle, she's done amber. She's done calcite. So we need to wait until she's done with command shoes. I thought she had another one that was Magilou's shoes. Alright, he's got some shoes. Floric boots, we've done calcite, amber, battle. So he's just done with boots. Live in the South. If you want to talk American accents sounding dumb. I think Southern sounds better than, like, Boston, though. Even a large chunk of the language is the same word for varying contexts. Oh, you mean in English? But then again, we have buffalo, which can be used to create a working, grammatically correct sentence? I don't understand what you mean. Usually it makes no sense why they announce their moves. Then you see animes where Word of God then goes and says, this is actually a requirement to use that ability. Yeah. But there's also, I mean, I don't have as much anime experience as a lot of people. South is part of the reason for that. You like the Boston accent. Ka? You like the people saying ka? Wicked piss that kid. It's so silly! It's so silly. America is so huge, our accents vary by state. That's true. Yinzer. I don't know what a Yinzer is. You prefer Middle, Near Eastern accents for English? Like, are we talking English like British or English like American? For Middle and Near Eastern doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, I drove my can to the harbor. That was terrible. It always sounded funny. Well, liking it because it's funny. I'm talking about liking it because you think it sounds good. Liking it because it's funny. Like, I like talking like this because I think it's funny. And I get very verklempt and, you know, you get the vapors. Like, I think that's funny, but I would not want to sound like that. Boston accents are funny. I'm so glad Fred doesn't talk like that. He's from Massachusetts. So glad he doesn't talk like that. Oh, boy. I don't think I would have... I couldn't be with someone who talked like that. I don't think I could. Okay, so right now he's on some Floric boots. Ooh, those are baller. Boots, boots, boots. Okay, so basically I should probably get rid of the battle boots and the amber boots, because I don't like dropping stats. I think I'll just give him the art attack. Sounds like Christopher Walken. Oh, you're very fresh, aren't you? So fresh. Fresh is a funny word to me. Alright, so we can put him in a Floric waistcoat. We'll put him in calcite. BG and paralysis, focus. Art defense. Yeah, we'll do this one. No. No. Yeah, we'll do this instead. Okay. We can almost give him different paper. She almost gets another lance. Neat. Oh man, she's not anywhere close to command shoes. I need to switch her. I need to switch her. You know what I should do? Does she have any other boots she can use? She's mastered battle. She hasn't even done amber yet, so we'll switch her off of command and onto amber. There's so many amber boots. Amber boots. That way, Magi can have these. She can try these out. And I don't have to worry about her having boots that she's not leveling up. Okay, cool. Last people. It's a lady from Missouri who does paging at my job, and she's like, we need customer service in dat cam. I say that all the time. Oh, we need customer service in dot cam. Did she say it like dat cam? Because I say that. Just to be funny. We need a spat map. Spat map? That's a little intense. Spat map. Had an HR that pronounced bag and tag with a long A. Oh my gosh, don't get me started. So I say bag, and my friend, I have some friends from Wisconsin, they make fun of me. Because they're like, they say I say it like bog. And I'm like, I don't say bog, that's a swamp. Bog is a swamp. Bag, they say it like vague. Like vague, but they pronounce vague like vag. Isn't that weird? Not all of them. But Wisconsin, some people say vague, vag. And they say bag as bag. Like they switch the vowels around. It's weird. I think we've had a discussion about words every single day this week, and I'm totally fine with that. Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna switch out Rokuro, because I think... No, I'm not sure who I want in my party yet. I haven't decided. He's mastered all of his bracelets. Yeah, I'm fine with him using the calcite. That's whatever. I do like like this has better stats overall. Yeah, that's a huge drop to keep the calcite on. So I need to get a new bracelet for him. A bracelet? She was from Minnesota, and her accent was thick. Oh yeah, Minnesota. We're gonna go down and touch the moose. I don't know. Oh, I can only really do the O's in Minnesota. Anyway, that took a long time because we had a bunch of people master everything in land. Let me just see one more thing. I think... I don't know. He has no more boots. I want to switch out... What do I want to switch? Like, I don't want to switch out Magi and Laffy because they heal a lot. I don't know, you guys. Oops.
You want me in? Fine by me.
Yeah. Whatever, I'm just gonna try shit. Try shit out. Why not?
I'll follow your orders.
See if those voices are less grating, because I might just pick it based on the voices in combat. Like yelling. Who's got the best yelling? The least offensive yelling? Whose yelling is best for my ears? It's still better than so- Oh! Trying to read chat and like running into everything. Still better than some of us Southerners. I hate this, but some of us give the letter O and O an O noise when it needs an on noise, like dog, long, wrong.
That's Haria Village.
To the inn, one and all!
Why doesn't she have an image? That was weird. She just had like generic like placeholder. Get away from me. No, I don't want to fight you. No, don't fight me. I just want this plant. Red chamomile. And these souls. We've got 88. That's not anywhere close to enough. Your main team is Velvet, Aizen, Rokuro, and Magilu. Nice. I don't have a preference yet. But I don't, at least I don't like dislike anybody. So I'm just kind of like, whatever, I'm just trying things out. Focus and SG. She probably needs it. Yeah, she needs it the most. Coral branch. A piece of precious coral, not large enough to be valuable without quantity. Okay. Ah! He startled me.
Worth killing.
Okay, there's a ton of them. Yeah, power hits everywhere. Yeah, see, using the boys is much more soothing to me because their voices are lower, so they kind of fade out beneath the other battle sounds. Like, I do think you guys have names for accents that explain things a lot more than us Brits. After all, we people with the accent near Liverpool, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Scosers? Unless you actually know your stuff, you never know why. What is that, party management? I don't know, I'm confused. It's confusing. Time to go get my Xbox and start Zastria. Do it, Dylan! Oh, you don't hear the dag, lang, rang in Texas? Yeah, is that what you mean? Is that what you mean by that, or did I just make that up? That, Lovely seashell. Why is there just a hole? Oh, hello. I went in a secret hole and found souls. Reminds me of that Always Sunny thing. You have to pay the troll toll if you want to get that boy's soul. Garish pink shirt. Gross. My expedition came back.
Take a look at this.
Scousers.
Quitting is the same as defeat.
Yes, give us but perfect.
Nice. There's no better victory than a safe return. Eye of newt and mushroom spore, tender parts of prickle boar.
What does that mean? No, we got those already. I don't understand what that just did.
Scout ship setting sail.
But I guess we're gonna go to Konono again. Anything with an I sound comes out ah. Well, yeah, that's a southern accent. That's how that works. I'd like a Coke. I'd like a Coke, please. I think it'd be real nice. I think it'd be real nice to have a nice, cool Coke. I can't do the accent right now. I'm like trying too hard. You know when you like think about it too much, but if I was just gonna do it, it would sound much, much smoother. So that was a little better. It's not coming out that great today. Like long or roang or dog? Little dog. Run along, little dog. That's a southern accent. Run along, little dog. Run along, little dog. It's funny. Secret tunnel. Rumors in Haria village. Oh, we cannot go out there now. Oh, it's nighttime. It's dusk. Oh, it's so pretty. Lovely seashell. Alright. Let's face this way.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things in Haria village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied by an exorcist.
Huh. I didn't know you could see the world in more than just black and white.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men.
Not quite.
Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
Yeah, I didn't understand at first,
You're
but
awfully direct.
obviously. like you. You shitbag. You don't like it? My name is Brenda Lee Johnson. When I used to watch The Closer a lot, I would talk like her all the time. I need you to go down to the station and get me these prints. Thank you. I loved that show. That show was fantastic. Oh, man. I thought it was off the air, and then, like, they came out with another season or something. I don't know. I need to go look and make sure I've seen all of it. But yeah, that, like, what you don't like is the quintessential Southern accent. I like that. I think it's cute. I think it's cute when people talk like this. It's just a nice little slight accent. Not anything like too much. Not like get along little doggy. Like that's too much, but it's fun to say. Well, what exactly do you expect from a village like this? You don't have to be an asshole about it. Just wanted to see if you have any wristlets. Bamboo stack. Amphibial daggers. Amphibial... Do we have any floric? We have floric boots. I'm sure we'll get stuff. Sail. We have plenty of garments, though. Amphibial waistcoats. I'm just gonna pick up this bracelet. Because he's the only one who's not leveling something currently. Oh, I moved them around. I'm used to him being in that other spot. Here you go. Level a new thing! It's weird living in Texas for that long and you don't have a Texas accent. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, if I lived anywhere for a long time, I'd probably develop a little, like, twinge of whatever accent I was around. But since I grew up in Manhattan, I just talk like my mom, for the most part. Although I don't say een. She says een for, like, ing, like swimming. Swimming. And dancing. Not as much anymore, but she used to do it a lot more. Een. This is bad. Another day I've come home empty-handed. Handed? Yeah. Used to just cast a couple of nets and come back with a full boat. How could this be happening? Little wiggle crab. Got a wiggle crab friend, wiggle crab friend. Redneck can get annoying to listen to constantly. Southern Belle is kind of cute. Yeah. I would definitely classify those in exactly that way. Southern Belle was the one I was talking about. But get along little doggy, that's that's redneck. Like, because I've been watching a lot of Sacral, like, I pick up people's words and phrases. I think because I grew up with my dad, like, doing voices and mimicking things a lot. So I did it. So now my ear is just used to listening to other people and other accents and words and phrases and stuff. Like, listening to people's speech. How do I get over there? Listening to the way people speak and then... Oh, just like this. Okay. and trying to replicate it. So it's natural for me to, like, without meaning to, pick up people's words and phrases and stuff. Fun fact before I go, oh, sorry, enjoy the rest of the stream. I'll do a bit of my own gaming. Ooh, what are you playing? Portal Stories? What the fuck is Portal Stories? Anyway, fun fact before I go, doggy is a cow, not a dog. Huh, interesting. Thanks, Dinsdale. I hope you enjoy playing your game. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. You're talking like straight up redneck. I have some southern drawl, especially if I'm yelling loudly, but I try to keep it pretty neutral as that's just your preference. Yeah, you can definitely teach yourself to speak however you want. But I've picked up, like, small little phrases that, like, normally in America you wouldn't use the words in that specific order, but I do it because I watch a lot of British people. Like, I hear a lot of British people talk. It's a fan-made Portal game. You need Portal 2 to download it. It's difficult. Oh, neat. Hey, David, how's it going?
I can't deal with this anymore.
What's the matter?
Everyone's sick of all these fruit-flavored gels, right? So, I made gels using the giant cacao beans only found here on this island. It gave them a nice bitter chocolate taste.
I would like that.
But people complained that they weren't avant-garde enough. Ugh, chocolate-flavored gels, how prosaic. Bah! This got me fuming! So I caught some maiden bonita fish you find around here, ground them up, and made some gels with them.
You put fish into chocolate gels?
Well, people do braise meat with chocolate. Chocolate and fish may go surprisingly well together.
Exactly!
Zen.
It was the discovery of a century. The bonito flakes crunchiness and the gel's gumminess made for an exquisitely bad combo, which made it interesting.
So if you made an innovative new type of gel, why are you so angry?
That's exactly my problem. I outdid myself. Now I need to make my Gels World debut as amazing as they are. So I thought up the ultimate plan.
Ridiculous.
And that is?
I'll put my Choconito gels in toilets all over the world. I'll call it the Great Choconito Toilet Gambit. No one will go to the bathroom without finding my gels. I think everyone will have a lot of fun. So, genius, right?
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it's funny too.
How would you tell that they're gels,
I
though?
knew that kids would get it.
Who's a kid?
But all the adults in my village called it silly and lowbrow. They forbade me from selling my Choconito gels at all. Isn't that just horrible?
That's
That's
terrible.
the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Yes.
Aw, man. Things used to be so much better. Mom would make me dinner, and all I had to do was goo 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 ga, and everyone would smile and praise me. I don't want to become the kind of grown-up who can't find any fun in looking for gels in toilets.
I don't want to be the kind of adult who can't find the fun in looking for gels in toilets. Respect. That's all I can say. The standard British version of oh shit is oh my, according to the rest of the world. Huh. Doing well? That's good. I'm glad. Gels belong in the toilet. You agree with me, right? I'm so glad I came over here and had this conversation. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so we came out of there. We came down here, kind of. I talked to the merchant and then I kind of ran around. But I didn't come into the middle here. Amphibial fragment. Fragment. Let's go talk to this guy. You're travelers? If you're looking for a place to stay, the big building by the sea is it. Thank you. Gonna come up here. Oh, it just goes around. Oh, look at the sky. That's so nice. I'm trying to think of one of the, like, very slight Britishisms. Like, I can't think of... I keep thinking, like, I'm sat, blah, 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 but I don't actually say that. It's just, I'm aware of the phrase. I'm trying to think of one that I say. It's something with I've, I think. Feeling that. No, it's not like what Americans think of as a Britishism. It's just a very... They're like generic American, or just like generic English words that you put in a specific specific way. Maybe we should ask Abby to help search. If they start sniffing around my mom, it could end up making matters worse. Search what? What? What's the problem? Let me help you. Maybe it's so ingrained in me that I don't even know what it is anymore. You say Chip Chop Cheerio? You saw it on TV at some point? Oh boy. It's very, very mild. Most Americans probably would just say like, huh, that's not how I would say that sentence. Maybe it's I've got instead of I have. I don't know. You say it as a greeting? Chip chop cheerio. Silly. Should we really be trading our traditions for a bit of security? Listen to yourself. What use are traditions if you're not alive to enjoy them? That's true. You tell him about those coconuts. I know that's probably not what he was talking about. However... I don't know, I'll think of it at some point, or I'll say it and then I'll realize that that's what it is. I'll come up with it eventually. Hi. We don't get many visitors here. I'm not sure why you've come, but there's nothing much of interest here. Don't have to be rude. That was a little rude. A little rude. Not a lot rude, just a little. Norman Carrot. Okay. Let's see, can we open this one? 185. Wasn't that like the same number as the other one? So we need like almost 400 cats' souls to open these boxes. Boxes. Now I'm very aware of the way I'm saying everything. Oh boy. Well, I want to come in here before I speak to you because I always have to do the opposite of what the game wants me to do. It's a cute little room.
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
Yep. Just finished cleaning, in fact. You can help yourself to that room there.
Which room? Where?
Alright, time to start deciphering this scroll.
Oof.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch? I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Is she gonna like
Teacher?
it or hate it?
You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I thought maybe that'd work.
So cute.
Yes, satisfactory. Alright. I'll teach you how to read Ancient Averroes.
Yes, learning!
Thank you so much, teacher!
Aww,
I'll leave
so
you two
cute.
alone then. Let us know if anything comes up.
I really wish that he just said sensei, though, because it bothers me. I don't know why, it just bothers me knowing that that's what Holy stars and shit. Holy stuff to do. Okay. Bear with me. We can't offer the latest modern amenities, but nothing beats the sound of waves to lull you to sleep. I have to imagine being British in America would probably involve a lot of people steering the conversation into the differences between our country's languages, which I imagine must get boring. Huh. I'm not sure why you think that. How do I get over there? I want to speak to you!
Do you plan on just giving up? Palamedes is Amenoch's temple. The priestess isn't the only one whose job it is to protect that temple. It's the duty of everyone born in this village.
Why did the Abbey need Amenoch's temple badly enough to risk causing this much unrest?
But how will we protect our village from the demons if the Abbey abandons us? Besides, we won't be able to do business with the people of Isolt anymore.
Our faith in Amenoch has nothing to do with the demons. When the priestess gets back, I'm going with her to protest.
The demon blight changed everything. Will we never be able to return to the way things were?
The way things were.
I don't know. I miss the old days. You remember the festivals for Amenoch, don't you? I'm gonna say knock. I'm not saying it noach. Sounds like roach, and I had a problem with that. Around a lot of people who'd be like, so Americans say cookies and British people say biscuits. Yeah, but like, where did you get that idea that that's what they would say? I miss how Mahina led us in singing and dancing all night. Those days are gone. Now it's time for us to follow the rules of the Abbey. Please, don't do anything rash. Okay. Yeah, no, not you. You.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolt, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Amenoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have guided us. They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course. And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that. And they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped Amenoch, not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
Good. Oh, because she's missing. She's the one that's missing. Got it. All Mahina did was try to defend the freedom and traditions of her village. She sounds like my kind of gal. Besides, I like aspirated H's in the middle of words. Mahina. It's nice. What you doing?
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laphicet.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem.
Humans and Malakim are really the same. Sounds pretty strange coming from a demon like me, huh? Ha 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 ha! That's how he laughed. I'm gonna save the Eleanor conversation for last because she's my favorite. Hello. Hello.
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough. But straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
They totally do. Let's go
Shrug.
investigate.
Shrug.
Way back in ancient times, people everywhere worshipped the elemental Empyreans, including Amenoch. But I guess things go in and out of fashion for gods and humans alike. Maybe at the end of the game, I'll have a good, like, Magilu. I'm hoping to do each person's voice decently. Alright, I've got 2 people to talk to. Oh, there's someone hiding over here. Who's hiding? Oh, it's Eisen. I'm glad it's Eisen. We haven't really gotten to talk to him much. Hey, Drunk Gandhi! Hello, gorgeous people. Drunk Fiancé and I are here to look at your pretty faces.
It sounds like deciphering the text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while. Hopefully
How
it'll
are
all
you
be worth
guys?
it in the end.
I hope so too. But ancient Avarost is complex. It's not just a matter of knowing the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh? Then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself.
fork and knife.
But from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially the worst.
That was funny. Thanks, old dead people. I'm not sure if it's decipherable, but we'll have to try. Yep. Okay, so... where's this other chest? There's that one I opened. There's that one I opened. I guess it's the one that's up there. It had like a panacea bottle or something that I couldn't collect. Oh, you know. Let me real quick. I want to sell my junk. Well, the junk inside my trunk, I need to sell it. None of this has a full stack, though, so that shouldn't have been the problem. Alright, it's probably... astrophysics? That's a pretty intense subject to just like, I just got a book on it. I understand that it's Neil deGrasse Tyson and he is good at explaining things, but no, I got this one up here. There's one that I haven't gotten. And I know it's not the cat's box, because they don't count that. There's a chest somewhere. I need to find, like, this is not a big area. Oh, no, there was something in here, wasn't there? I thought? No. There was something somewhere that I couldn't pick up. I must find it, I think. Wiggle crab. Guide me. Guide me toward the chest that I have not opened. Crap. Was it up here? Maybe it's up here. Nope. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me insane. Does anyone know where the chest is? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, this is gonna make me nutty. No, don't make me nutty. Don't make me go crazy. Did my stream crash? I have not dropped any frames, so it's probably your end. Hey, game dude, how are you? Can someone tell him to just refresh? Please. Please. We should be okay. I'm just looking for this one chest before I talk to Eleanor. It's gonna drive me insane until I find it. Ah! Oh my gosh, my OCD. My OCD, I can't. I need it. I need it. It's not that. You doing okay? Ah, it's better than bad. Yeah? Fuck, where is this Goram chest? Can I walk over there, maybe? I'm gonna find this. There have been a couple of bufferings. Twitch is having problems. It's not me. I haven't dropped any frames. Nothing has gone down on my... It's over here. Okay. Whew! Dark bottle. Okay. I guess I didn't find it previously. Yay, we found it though. Yay! I feel better now that I found that chest. I'm having a great day. We were discussing accents and language and looking at, you know, silly anime things.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yep.
I will
and
now.
That includes you. As I'm sure you've noticed.
Ermagerd Burks! That's a good one. I used to hate Ermagerd. I used to hate it. I don't know why. Probably because everyone was doing it all the time.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
I bet Laffy gets it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Saw, Popo, Mucho, Sanchon.
Correct, but if you merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
Their grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering? So like... San-san, Pocho Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
Question mark?
Pocho Musan. Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
Interesting.
Pocho Musan. If that's repeated here, then the passage
This language
turns
makes
into
zero sense. Like, not even
the nameless
conceptually.
Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think
A
we're
dir.
onto something. Alright, so if we apply this rule here, then... It would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
Well, of course
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words.
Dude.
I wonder if they've made any progress yet.
Shall we go check on them?
Yeah, in a second. I got an expedition to take care of here. So, the reason that I was like, ooh, it probably is... Oh my gosh, poor Gandhi. Poor Gandhi, he walks in, he doesn't know. Okay, so, you know Bien Food, the Malik that we have? The type of Malik that he is, they're called Normans, and she is also a Norman. So they're the same type of Malik creature thing. We just met her today. Don't worry about it. What languages do I know? I used to be really good with Swahili, not so much anymore. I used to be really good with Spanish as well. I don't know it any longer. So I basically know like handfuls of words and phrases, and like I recognize a lot of the words as familiar in Swahili and Spanish, and then I know like the anime stuff for Japanese. I basically only speak English because I'm lame. And I can also say cat in sign language. Cat. Oh, but yeah, so the reason that I was like, oh, children's songs, that's not a throwaway book, is because I've read The Name of the Wind. That's not a spoiler, by the way. It's just something neat. It's just a neat little detail. Highly, highly recommend Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I need to read the third book in that series. I've read the first two and I loved them.
Now here's a fine haul.
That's it? You just found like 13 fucking jars of mayonnaise? Girl! So we can go to the Norman Islands. These islands are the islands of those Malak people that I was just talking about. We still haven't found any of this crap. Well, not any, but just like, I want this question mark!
Scout ship setting sail.
I refuse to move on when I have 2 islands that are not complete. I refuse! Oh, anyway, that's Grimoire. That's the cat witch Malak lady. That's Grimoire, Magilu's friend who could read the book that we found. I didn't mention that. Favorite sandwich spread. That's fair. Mayonnaise is pretty good. We have a lot of it. I wanted the question marks.
Well, any results?
What
Yes.
What languages do you
Well,
know, Game
thanks
Dude?
to the boy
Or anyone
here.
else in chat.
As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
Only because I've got the best teacher.
Careful, honey tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas. Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians?
Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Enominat.
Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I ain't got time for this.
So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Can we go sail
Likely
around
so,
to places then?
But if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to, we need to know what's in this book, no matter how long it takes.
What the Abbey's up to, is it?
I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths.
Okay.
Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken.
I'm not sure what that means.
The 7 monsters fitting that description are called
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Innominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Innominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Innominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepherd Artorius fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Innominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Innominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, the song states that the Therians in Innominat's body are connected through Earth pulses. If their job is to feed Innominat, the most effective place to position them would be at the Earth pulse points.
Points?
The places where the power of Earth pulses is concentrated.
Oh shit, I went past my break. Oops.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
Bug.
Wait, are you trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
Neat.
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
Yeah.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian?
Good memory.
Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand.
They're gonna split up the
I'd
party?
rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line.
The little fluffy
The
ponytail
one about
she has.
Therians being forever reborn.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
So that's not a regular compass, that's clearly a special compass.
The needle's pointing in the direction of Amenoch's temple, Palamedes.
So there must be a
Do I
Therian
recall
there.
hearing that the Abbey took that
Ba-bam!
over?
Temples and ritual sites are
I
often
said
built in
ba-bam!
places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
There's lots of Earth pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
Oh.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing.
Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian...
What?
Innominat would go hungry?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
That's a good place to stop for a brief break. I just want to go to the bathroom and stretch. I'll play a short song. And also catch up on chat. I know English, but my native language is adult. When someone annoys me enough, I tend to spout off my native language. Lol. Fiancé is teaching me Spanish, and I have a kindergarten level grasp of German, Russian, and Japanese. Nice. I also know a little Italian from my grandfather. Oh, that's so nice. Why does he have a random bug in his pocket? That was from an earlier thing. Better yet, how's that bug alive with all the combat the kid's been in? You see how billowy his dress is? Clearly the bug just, like, stays stuck to his leg or something. Let's just talk to her real quick. I'll keep up the deciphering work on my own. You all go see if there's a clue in that temple. We'll need to see it for ourselves if we're after the truth. More? There's no telling the truth until you've seen it with your own eyes. Okay. Yeah. I know some songs in German and French and Italian. But I wouldn't say I know the language. I don't remember what the songs mean at all whatsoever. I just can say the words. Anyway, I'm gonna go on like a 3 or 4 minute break. I need to get up and stretch and get some water and go to the bathroom. So I'll see you all very, very shortly.